It's Lacey and welcome back to our space. So today in our space, as you can see, I'm not in my normal location and I have a special guest with me here today. This is Lydia. She is a nurse friend of mine, and no, she doesn't work with me. She actually does specific travel nursing now and then. However, she also is my former neighbor, and she just bought her first house about 3 years ago, and that's where we are. Say hi to the camera.
Hi, you're in Lydia's space today.
Yes.
I've known Les, and I've tried, as you'll see, a little bit of my space. A little bit later, I've drawn a lot of inspiration from her over the years. So I'm super happy to be here, and I'm so happy that you could come out and help me.
Yes, she called me and she said, guess what? I want to do a DIY project in my house. And I was like, yes, girlfriend, I am coming over and let's film it for my channel. Actually, that was her suggestion, to film it for my channel.
Longtime fan, but like never jumped into it. So I thought she could use it.
Yeah. I love having guests here on this channel. You know that. So we are actually in her guest bedroom right now, and I will show you a little bit of her house coming up. She has kind of a nautical theme in here, and her bathroom has the most beautiful colors in it that are right near it, and that's where we're going to be doing the DIY. Now, Lydia here, she is got kind of the same kind of taste that I have. She's a modern style, right? You call it that. And
again, drawn a lot of inspiration growing up next to you over the years, and then when you started your own channel, like even getting more tips on how to get that style. It was like, so I kind of hit the lottery in the neighbor jackpot for when I got my own place.
Sweetheart, I just love her to death. So today we are going to be doing what in your bathroom?
I want to do a glass mosaic out of the, and I know they could be from Dollar Tree, right? The glass stones, and you'll see the colors, as Les mentioned, they're pretty bold, and I love it. And it was actually the very first room in the house, because this color, as you see, the whole house, when I bought it, it was this color. So like the first thing I wanted to pick one little room and experiment with it and make it my own, and that is actually this room. So it's kind of fitting that that's where my first real DIY project will be also.
Yeah, in her bathroom. And you're going to love the color that she put on the walls in there, which we're going to be showing you in just a second. But how, for her very first DIY project here on Lacey's Space, does she pick something like Mosaic tile? I mean,
go big or go home. That's like my motto. Like, I can't start with something a little bit like.
I'm like, we're not just doing a DIY. We are like really putting something together. We're doing a wall, people.
Yeah.
And she has all of the stones right here. So let's show you exactly what we're going to be working with.
Okay, so I did a little Amazon shopping, as some of us do.
This box was full, so we've already taken some out. And she had another one. So she went a little bit crazy, but she picked some really pretty colors.
I think I got some different textures.
Yep. We have a whole bunch of different colors here. This one is kind of a tan, and it's got a pearlescent cover on it,
which goes well with this one. I really like this pearlescent.
Yeah, show the camera.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, so she has these two that have pearlescent. I think there might be another one, but we don't have them all in this box right here.
We'll see. We
have some greens here, and these are more like the ones that you would get at Dollar Tree. So they didn't have enough there, so she ordered a bunch of them. And I like this color. And then that color that she had was more turquoisey blue and a larger size. So we have also these tiny ones, and they're like a brown filler. And then they threw in for her
these really like, they're little teeny like texture, and maybe some of them will work with the colors to be like little focal pieces on the wall.
Yeah, and we don't know if they're, I think they might be stickers.
Yeah, because on the back there's like a
little papers that come off.
Paper adhesive.
And they're really, really pretty. We'll spread some out so you can see them up close. So we have a lot of work to do. She has a lot of work to do because I'm going to film some of this. I'm going to help a little bit. But she's also decided to do this entire mosaic by flying by the seat of her pants.
A little bit.
A little bit. Well, we're going to try to map out just a bit of it, but before that, let me show you where all of this is going. Okay, loves, so here is the bathroom that Lydia is going to be working in. It is the biggest bathroom in her house. She has 2 of them, and this one is on the main floor. She is in a colonial, and it is directly across from the guest bedroom. So she intentionally wanted a large pop of color in here. She loves the ocean. She loves everything to do with the beach and the sea. So she found this color, which is called Caribbean or Caribbean blue. We're not sure. We have the can and it says Caribbean on the top, and it came from Home Depot. So as you can see, all the color tiles that we already showed you will go perfectly in this room. And this wall right here next to her vanity is where we are going to go in with the mosaic.
Okay, so this is the wall that I'm going to do. I prepped it by just basically just washing it, warm water rag, just so we have a clean slate, like Lacee always says. And then I'm going to prep, obviously these ones are still in the bag, so I haven't done them yet, but I'm going to prep my stones by just pretty much rinsing them in a colander or a bucket, just to get dust and residue off. So again, we're starting with nice clean supplies. I went to Home Depot and I got this, it's a brand called Acryl Pro, and it's a tile adhesive, and basically like a spackle, so I can put it on the wall in little increments and stick to my stones. And for that I needed a spreader. I think the spreader was about like $2.99 or something like that. And then the Acryl Pro, I know that this tub was less than $30. I'm not sure on an exact price, but it was less than $30. But I wanted to get a bigger tub just to make sure that I have enough. So this is kind of like the design that I wanted, that I imagined to do with the browns. And then obviously I have more of the teal to fill around it, to give you guys an idea. Are you sure you don't want to add cocktails? This seems like a really good time.
Oh yeah.
You can wiggle your finger. I don't know if we're going. Are we going?
I think I might leave that in the video.
Lord, that's what I forget when there's a camera around. You can't just keep talking because you might say some things that just get out there.
Yeah, I tell ya. Okay, loves, and we have another special guest in this. This is Lydia's cousin, Madison, and I don't know why they thought that all 3 of us were gonna fit in this little space, but as you can see, Madison is helping out sorting some of the stones. We had to put all of them in bowls for Lydia. She was very specific about that.
Very specific.
But they all had to be rinsed, and so they are all rinsed off, and she has started to make her way up her wall here, and I think it's turning out really well. You can't really tell exactly how it's going to be right now. The lighting's not that best for this little general area, but we are going to keep working all the way up to the counter height, and then we'll give you another update.
That are reusable because I'm super eco-friendly.
Yes.
Freezable.
I have those.
Are, so it doesn't ice down or water down.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. What is this?
This is like a little pocket charger keychain.
For when we go to Great Lakes. My silly socks.
Your silly socks. Thank you, Claire's.
Which you know I'm weak for. And oh no, wait, there's no.
Costco.
Yep.
Margarita.
You know me.
And then that's for the prepper keychain, so you have flint and steel anywhere to start a fire.
Aw, thanks.
Yep. And proing it up. Just
She's a pro.
Freaking whatever these people are. Tile layer.
The tile layer?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, that's what's happening here. Now, I will say that I didn't do any of this work. I showed her how to trowel it on, though it's right on the side of the container. What? She just didn't read it at all.
Oh.
And so, but she's been doing
Spoiler
this
alert.
all by herself, pretty much. I mean, I think I stuck 3 stones on. Her and Madison have really been doing it on their own.
With it. Just ran.
So it's not that hard to do. If you want a mosaic with little stones or tiles or anything in your house, it's really not that hard to do.
But if you don't have Les with you, definitely read the instructions.
Or watch this video.
Or even better.
And we have a dilemma. We have gotten almost done and that little bit is left and ran out of stones. And of course they are ordered from Amazon, so we are trying to match as best as
We're back here in Lydia's land. As you can see, I finished the stoning. I am quite pleased with how it turned out. Much better than I expected. I'm really happy with it. It did take a long time. Full disclosure, I did run out of stones, so had to run to the Dollar Tree in the middle of it, grab a close enough shade, and then pop out what I'd already done, pop some of the old or some of the new color in there, and then replace and mix and match. So as you saw in the beginning exactly how many stones I had. It still wasn't enough, and we didn't even do as much as I thought I was going to do. So if I had to do it again, I'd buy much more stones. But it's all done now. I'm very happy. And the final step is to grout in between. I chose some pre-mixed grout because easier the better. It's about less than $12 at Home Depot. I chose the shade called Alabaster because it kind of matches what we already have in there. I didn't want to do a bright white because I don't think that looks as natural. So the next step is just to slap this stuff on and then get it in all of our cracks and then sponge it off.
We are both grouting all of this beautiful work that Lydia and Madison did. I basically put 3 of the beads on, but I am definitely helping with the grouting process. So it's going really well. We didn't read the directions right at first, but we've got it going, and we only have this little bit left, and then the project will be finished. Okay, so here we are. We are completely grouted. Now, if you see, there are a lot of larger stones at the top, and then it works its way down to smaller ones, but it is looking really, really well. Right now, we are going through several changes of water and wiping the stones down, and then we will be done.
Now It took a rough total of about 2 days worth of work. I love it so much. It came out a lot better than I thought, but just a tip, read the instructions on your supplies, the spackle and the grout.
So this is her beautiful new wall, and I cannot believe, with this being the very first time that she tried to accomplish this, how gorgeous it turned out. Now, like I said before, I just told her how to do it, and we got it done. I mean, I didn't put any stones on, like three. Her, yeah, three altogether. Her and Madison did it all by themselves, and then Lydia and I grouted the whole thing. So, Lydia, how do you love your new wall?
I kind of can't believe I just thought it had this little idea. I watched like a couple quick videos, but to see it come out this good, like, I can't believe it, and I'm absolutely in love with it.
So,
not in a rush to do it again, but I love it.
Yeah, so what would you say to other DIYers that might want to try something like this?
I would say, like, definitely look it up, do your research, watch as many videos as you can on it, read your instructions on the supplies you buy, but definitely go for it. Go for it. Don't be scared, because honestly, if this turned out like trash, all I would have to do is take this thing that I already bought and scrape it all off and just paint it. And it wouldn't have been, all I would have wasted was a lot of time, but don't be scared. Try it. Like, again, do your research, do your homework. If you've got a weekend off or whatever your job schedule is like, I'm a midnight shift nurse, so I don't, I have a little bit of free time here and there, but sometimes it's at 3 in the morning, so what? But definitely figure out what you like, figure out what you want, and if you have an idea, just kind of run with it.
Cool.
Don't be scared.
Okay, loves, so that is it. This is Lydia's 2-day DIY project, and it turned out fabulous. We actually went to Home Depot to pick up the grout, and a guy there that works at the store looked at our before grout pictures and said that he thought this was a fabulous job for the first attempt. So if you want to see more from Lydia over here at Lydia's Land and get her on this channel to do some more DIYs, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'm sure we can talk her into something else. She has this light fixture here above the vanity, and she's got some ideas about fixing that up, so I'm pretty sure if we thumbs her up, she'll come back. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching, for liking, and always sharing my videos. And if you're not a member here at Lacee Space yet, I don't know why not. Go ahead, smash that subscribe button, become a member, hang out with us for a while. We have a lot of fun here. Also, if you like, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Lacee Space, the same way that it's spelled here. I will also include Lydia's Instagram down below in the description box, so follow her too to see what she's up to, and I and Lydia will catch you in our next video. Bye, loves.